Welcome back, everybody. I am DC Cookset and I am back to do another film review for you tonight. So this film review is the sequel to Independence Day. It is Independence Day Resurgence. So it was released on June 24th, 2016. Its director was Ronald Elmerich. I always do struggle with that name for some reason. It was made on a budget of 165 million US dollars and made 389.7 million US dollars. Its cast consisted of Jeff Goldblum, Liam Hemsworth, Bill Pullman, Jesse Usher, Brent Spinner, and many, many others. Some of the cast from the first film returned for the second one, and we had some new, fresher faces in this film. So, this film follows 20 years after the first attack, where a hostile race of aliens basically decided to have a pop at Earth and failed, and on this installment they basically return to have another bash at us and just to see if we can do it again. And to be fair, there was a certain point in the film where I actually thought it was going to, just from the arrival of the spaceship. It is absolutely massive, but very impressive at the same time. The visual effects on that spaceship, I thought, were very, very good. So the film itself, I did actually enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed the first one. I think that's pretty much the same as most people's views, as I've seen and read so far. But yeah, it's pretty much expected from a sequel, because I get that from most sequels that I see in most of the films. All in all, though, I'm not saying it's a bad film. I'm not saying it's a bad film in any way, shape or form. There were bits I liked in the film, there was bits I disliked in the film. All in all, like I said, it was a reasonably decent film. Performances wise, the best performance in there, I thought, was Bill Pullman. I love the fact that you see him 20 years after he had his encounter with the alien, and seeing how much it affected him, like physically and emotionally, mentally. I actually really did enjoy his character. Not only that, you do get the classic Bill Pullman Independence Day speech in the middle where some people gather around. I thought that was brilliant. I did. I was waiting for it, and it came. It was really good. It was a nice touch. I really did enjoy his performance. Jeff Goldblum's performance in this, though, seemed a bit flat for me. I have to admit, he seemed very bored. He didn't seem like the same David Levitan as he did in the first one. That being said, he wasn't bad. But you could pretty much predict everything that was going to come out of his mouth anyway. It was kind of near enough on the same line as the first one, but with a few subtle tweaks and differences in the plot line. Yeah, it was expected, to be fair. Liam Hemsworth was just there. He was good entertainment value. I did enjoy his performance. I don't really know too much about his other performances, but it was good performance. It was a fairly good performance, to be fair. I wasn't bored. I didn't dislike him, so all good, thumbs up from me. Jesse Usher, who played Stephen Hiller's son in the film. This is wherein lies one of my flaws for this film. They really, really should have tried even harder to get Will Smith in this film. I kind of wish he was in it. I wish he agreed to doing it and all that, because that was the key bit that was missing in this film from start to finish. If you saw him in this film, it would have made it 100 times better. His son, on-screen son in here was okay, but he nowhere near had the feel of Will Smith's kind of stature and all that in him. Personally, for me anyway. Like I said, Will Smith not being in this film was probably one of the biggest flaws for me in this film. But that being said, he wasn't in it, so you've got to make the most of what you've got. So, and then moving on to Brent Spinner, who played Dr. Oaken in the first film, who I actually generally thought was a goner. I really did in the first one, but apparently he was just in a coma. I actually enjoyed him in this film. He had quite a fair bit of levity and some slightly comedic moments from him, which actually did put a smile on my face, to be fair. All in all, the rest of the other cast all played their roles Like I said, I didn't hate the performances as such. I really didn't. I just didn't feel they had the same zest of vibe as I did in the first one. The film, visually, the film was absolutely epic. I really enjoyed the visual effects on this film. I loved the musical score in the film. I like the fact that we got to see a bit more of the aliens this time. Quite a few more. And I love the fact that there was a queen alien in there. And she is massive. I won't lie, she is absolutely massive. Which then goes on to my flaw of the film. The alien craft turns up with all its big shields and all that kind of stuff. And the humans manage to crack the shields or take down the shields very, very easily. Now, you would think that the aliens would come back with better weapons, a lot better weapons, but they come back with a very shoddy shield, which went down really, really easily, which then goes on to the Queen's shield that she had, her own personal shield. Now, she is the Queen, she is like the, you know, she runs the hive, so you think that her shield would be even better. Just me saying that, but there was a like a 2 or 3 minute build up of these planes just firing at the shield and it wouldn't crack. And then in the film, President Whitmore's daughter, the grown up daughter who was in the first one, basically firing this plane going straight into the Queen, and just because she screamed while she was firing it, the shield went down. If you've seen the film, you know exactly what I'm on about. If you haven't seen the film, you'll understand it when you see it. That was the other thing. The shields went down really, really easy. There was, I don't know, it was just something about that. It didn't bug me as such, but I was just like, why did their shields go down so easily? They know they got defeated before. Why wouldn't you just try and design a better shield for when you turn out? And then we wouldn't have stood a chance anyway. I know it was done for entertainment. I'm just being picky. The other problem I had with this film is that apparently in the film they took all the alien technology from the first one and advanced our weaponry. So they made all these big weapons and all that kind of stuff, which, to be fair, were quite impressive visual effects wise, special effects wise. They were actually quite impressive. And then the aliens turned up and they just literally just probably looked at the weapons and just went, "We'll take them out." Yeah, we'll take them out. The weapons did absolutely nothing, and then there was this other weapon that they were going to use, and you didn't even get you didn't even scar it, if you know what I mean. You know, the only real weapon that the humans had were these little handguns and a little bit of knowledge, and some other help as well, but which I can't give away too much if you haven't seen the film. They're personally my flaws, but that's just me, just being a bit nitpicky and all that kind of stuff. That's just me being me. Like I said, it was action-packed. It didn't take long for the aliens to arrive, which was good. I thought it'd be a little bit longer. They did just turn up, mind. They just, like, one minute they weren't there and the next minute they were there. Yeah, but there was no prior warning, which is fair enough. It's, like I said, I'm just being picky myself. So all in all, I did actually enjoy the film. Like I said, it's nowhere near on the power of the first one in my eyes. If I was to rate it, I would give it a nice tidy 7.5 out of 10. Straight because of the visual effects. It was a good watch, I won't deny it. It was a good watch in my eyes. So, if you agree with anything I said, please put it in the comments down below. If you disagree with it, please put it in the comments down below. If you like my review, please give it a thumbs up. If you dislike it, give it a thumbs down. Once again, my Facebook page will be in the description box down below. If you could give that a like and share, I'd be very much appreciated. That would be very much appreciated, I should say. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, day, or wherever you are. I shall see you all soon for another film review, or I'm sure another trailer reaction of some sort. Please take care. I shall see you all soon. Goodbye.